Hey guys, welcome back to Gridiron Gamers. Today I want to look at a mini scheme in the 4-3 over. This play is called Zip Shoot Gut, and the Zip Shoot Gut has a bit different of a alignment than the other 4-3 over plays. This is more of like a 4-3 normal alignment, um, which allows us to bring pressure off the edges and up the middle without spreading the line, which is kind of good. So we'll go here and look at the play. So you can see it's 4-3 over, and it's our X play there, Zip Shoot Gut, and this is the only play in this formation that has a different alignment, more of a 4-3 normal type alignment. I would actually venture to say it is a 4-3 normal alignment. If you look at it here, it looks exactly like the 4-3 normal. So the first thing that you can do, as I will show here in a minute, you man align to bring your linebackers into that stacked position, just like the 4-3 normal. Um, and then you always want to leave the middle linebacker in the middle of the field where he's at, and he's going to be your wild card. You put him in coverage. You put your left outside linebacker over the defensive end, and then the other linebacker over the D tackle. So that's the base setup right there. That's how you always want the plays to look. And you can create fag D from the same exact look. You can drive everybody into coverage. You can man up the blitzing linebackers, whatever you want. But our first setup is going to be where we put all the linebackers in yellow zones, and then we blitz the left linebacker on the screen. As you can see there, Smith. And then we're going to blitz the defensive end. And you can contain, spy, or put in the zone the right defensive tackle. And there you go. This is going to create pressure off the left edge. You can change the coverage to whatever you want to do. You can man that guy up. You can put the middle linebacker in a deep blue zone and then use the safety and put him in yellow zone to confuse people. You can man him up, whatever you like. It's completely up to you and whatever you have time to do. So. As you can see, the defensive end comes flying in off the edge, immediate pressure. And you'll see soon how we're going to mix that in. The coverage is confusing. There's people flying everywhere. The right side of the field's blanketed. The left side's open. But you can, leave that middle linebacker in a yellow zone and use the left side, or put that cornerback in a purple zone, which is going to leave the left side covered better than it was. So, the coverage is very versatile. You can adjust it however you see fit, which is one of the great aspects of this play, as well as our ability to bring pressure from every area on the field. So here you can see we stacked the middle linebacker over the defensive tackle and the left linebacker over the left defensive end. We blitz, put them all in the yellow zones, then re-blitz both outside linebackers, blitz the defensive tackle, contain the other defensive tackle, and put him in a blue zone and put him in a yellow zone or purple zone. And this is going to be our A-gap pressure. It looks exactly the same as the left outside pressure. So you'll see here from the snap of the ball, Morrison's going to fly up the A-gap. You want to make sure his left leg sticks out like that. That alignment is key. If you have it stacked directly behind the defensive tackle, he will not come up the the right A-gap. He will get caught up. You want his left leg sticking out with his right leg touching the defensive tackle's butt, so that way he comes flying up the left A-gap. As you can see, this looks exactly the same as our left outside pressure. There's no difference. The coverage is completely different. The pressure is completely different. And it's going to be confusing. When you start to disguise things and you can bring pressure from different areas on the field with different coverages that all look the same, that's how you start to create turnovers. That's how you start to win games. Here you see we stacked the two linebackers as usual. Always leave a middle linebacker. This time we're going to contain Morrison. We're going to blitz the right defensive end, and you can contain the defensive tackle on the left. You can put him in a spy. You can put him in zone. You can leave him blitzing. You can do whatever you want. That time, the running back on the delayed blue route was able to pick up the pressure, but you know, if they don't know where the heat's coming from due to everything looking the same, they're not going to be able to have a running back picking up the pressure all the time. Because even if he goes to pick up that right pressure and you blitz off the left edge, it's not going to do him any good. So, as you can see, without him blocking, that's instant heat. I wasn't using anybody, so I was able to complete the pass. But if you know they're going to be running that drag over the middle, just use it yourself. That's one of the keys to defense this year is being able to adjust and playing off your opponent's tendencies. That's one of the best things about this play. You can adjust it to do anything you want. You can bring pressure from the left, right, and up the middle. You can adjust the coverage anywhere you want. You can man up whoever you want. You can user whoever you want. You can guard whatever the offense is doing at any given time and always have pressure coming, and they never know where it's coming from. See, I mean, it all looks the same. I just brought pressure off the left and off the right. If in the heat of the game, that's going to cause people fits because they're not going to know. I mean, and then they go to block the pressure from the right or the left, and you're going to have Morrison screaming up the A gap. So that A gap heat's key. I mean, that's key because when people know that you got, when people know you got A gap heat coming, and right there, I blocked the wide receiver next to the line of scrimmage, your Michael Finley, and he picked up the blitz. But as you can see here in the replay, he's blocking. That's one less person they're sending out. They only have 4 people going out onto routes. If you user that running back, nobody's open, and that heat's still coming. It still gets there eventually. It's going to cause a forced throw. You know, your heat doesn't always have to get there. You just have to, you make them block extra players, you make them slide protect the wrong way, you make them take important routes out to block people, and that's how you win as a defense. That's how you create problems for the other team. That's it. That's something that I thought I'd share with you real quick, and you can take it and do it with it whatever you please. I think it's really solid in principle. I haven't tried it in a game yet, but with the right adjustments and adjusting to your opponent's tendencies, I think that it should be successful. So give it a try. All right, see ya.